What's up, y'all? Back again with another video. So let's get started.
Guys, welcome back to another episode of Atlas Survival Shelters. Now, I'm going to call this one Bunker Rescue Attempt. I don't know if I can save this thing. Wait till y'all get a load of this thing. This is pretty bad. It's horrible. Look at this. I can't make this stuff up. Oh my God, this keeps getting worse. This is a shelter that was put in by everybody's favorite bunker company, the one and only Rise and S Company. And it's got water sweating down on the roof, okay? Now, I've noticed in their videos and their pictures that when they pour their concrete on top of their shelters, they never bother to trowel it, it seems, and I hardly ever, if ever, see rebar in it. So this is actually the finished product from the Rise and S Bunker Company. Wow, look at those forms right there. I have never seen nothing like this in my life except in the pictures and videos on their website. But of course, they don't really show it close. I guess that's supposed to be the escape right there. Here's their PVC pipes. But this is just sad that they don't even bother to trial their concrete, smooth it out so it has proper
You got solar
runoff.
panels too.
But it's real easy to see what one of the main problems is with this bunker, that it's sweating because it's holding water right there. Yeah, that's it. That's probably the main culprit. It's holding water right there, and that water is going down into the concrete, and it's causing the roof to sweat. So we're gonna pour concrete on top of this. We're gonna smooth it out. We're gonna try to get the water to repel off of this and come over here and get off here so it stops leaking in there. They're gonna have to add some earth on top of this. Now, obviously, they were gonna build a house here, but they decided not to because they're unhappy with the shelter. So they're pretty disappointed that they can't fulfill their dreams because of this company and the craftsmanship. This hatch is an aluminum roofing hatch. Okay. It's not made to withstand tornadoes. It's not made to stop bullets. It's just a roofing hatch. It's an inexpensive way to be able to get up to a roof on a commercial building, but this is the hatch they put on their bunkers. But there's all kind of things here that we're gonna have to deal with. But for this shelter to work, because they're worried about, the way the world is, we could be in a world war here in a week or 2 months or at the end of the year, and they want a shelter they can go to. So I'm gonna do my best to try and make this shelter inhabitable. Now, one thing I cannot do, in my opinion, when something is wrong from the beginning, you can't fix it and make it right unless you do some major changes. Now, one of the things that I do not approve of is this hatch goes straight down some stairs, okay? So if there's gamma radiation, it will go right down the stairs and into the shelter. You should have a 90-degree turn, and you should travel some distance so the gamma radiation is attenuated by the turns in the hallway. The other things I don't like about these shelters is he uses PVC air pipes. So if there's a fire or somebody hits it with a four-wheeler, there's the overpressure blast valve right there. You see that? I mean, it's probably 2 feet down there. Huh. Well, it doesn't have to have that thing off. I don't like how they do their shelters. I don't think many of their customers really appreciate what they do. Now, they will argue with this and say that it's false, but you know what? One day, I'll have my day in court with these guys, and hopefully all the witnesses can come forward and tell their stories, their horrific stories that they've had with this company. And I hope other people see this video that have shelters and realize they need to do something. So we got the hatch open. So again, this is an aluminum roofing hatch. It is not tornado.
Nancy Mace voted against funding the border wall, sided with the squad to halt the pay of border agents.
tornado shelter rated. If it's not even tornado shelter rated, I guess it's not going to be bomb shelter rated. But let's step in here. These steps are very steep and they're very short. It's not very far to get down here because this bunker's not very deep underground. But here we go. And of course, there's their little lock thing. So this door opens in, as blast doors, as you know, should open out. And this thing has been leaking, but they said they cleaned it up. Yeah, okay, they took most of the food and everything out of here last time I was here. There was water on the floor over there. But where it's been leaking the most, coming through the ceiling, has been in this room right here. Okay, but they got down here and cleaned it for me because they knew I was coming in today. So it actually doesn't look as bad, but there's been mold in here. And they want to make sure it's going to be okay. But see how it's been rusting from the water that's been coming off the ceiling is causing the pipes to rust. So just coat of paint, but they did have somebody come down here and get all the mold out. They hired a company to do that. But 7-foot ceilings, which is standard, and of course, there's that Rising S logo right there. They can't deny it. I notice sometimes they deny that the bunkers in my videos are theirs, but they put their logo on that thing. So this is the bathroom. It's kind of dark in here. If they would just do it right, it probably wouldn't be that bad of a shelter. But anyway, so we're going to try to get this room that was dripping water. See, I'll show it to you. We're going to try to stop that from happening. Get this thing cleaned up. Going back here to see the infamous air system. Well, there's the air system. We have got to change that right there. Of course, there's the Rising S logo right there. Can't deny that. But we've got to get that thing out of here. It's an all-metal shelter. You know, if they would learn the engineering and learn about attenuation and putting 90-degree turns and all those things, the bunker may not be so bad. I have a regular toilet in all my shelters and a regular shower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want like a composting toilet.
I think that is a composting toilet.
Yeah.
And this brand is called Separt. SEPARETT.
We would also like electricity down here, if there's any way.
That's right. You don't have any AC plugs, do you? Okay, hold on. Okay, so this bunker has no AC plugs. Therefore, she can't run any of her appliances down here. It's completely wired in DC for the batteries, and they're basically all dead. We're looking to getting them charged. But this is what's under the sink.
And he had like all the condensation on the ceiling, you know what I'm talking about?
Which one? The reset video?
Kind of an Indian guy. Remember that? And it looked like mine. It was one of the ones you sent me, I think. So you got the job fixed it?
If I filmed it, I'm sure I could. But the guy who did it.
It was just like, that looks exactly like mine. And I'm sure his was buried. Because Gary was saying that the reason why I'm having these problems is because we didn't bury it. Because we didn't put the dirt on top.
He always has an excuse.
Yeah, he does.
Another thing I'm going to do to the shelter, besides trying to fix it leaking and sweating inside, I'm going to change out the MB-Sur filtration system. That little black plastic air system that's made by Rising S with this tiny little motor inside, according to the experts in Switzerland and in Israel, I've taken it and showed it to them all. They do not believe that it has enough suction. It doesn't have a centrifugal pump. Therefore, it can't bring in enough air to keep the inhabitants alive based on the size of this bunker. Who knows? Maybe that thing might work as something the size of a porta potty, but in a shelter this big, which is like a 10 by 40 or a 10 by 50, it is not going to do the job according to the experts in Switzerland and Israel, and according to everybody I know in the industry that has inspected it. Now, I'm not going to flat out come out and say it will not work because that could be used against me. I'm just stating the obvious. According to the experts, the Black Air system made by the Rising S company with that little carbon filter and that little HEPA filter and that little tiny motor and fan, according to them, they believe it will not do the job. Okay, so let's see what we can do about this one.
Alright, so that's the video. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, and click that bell. Get on your shit, y'all. Whatever your goal is, whatever your dream is, get on your shit. Get on your purpose, man. And see what the world got for you, man. I'm out of here, man. I'll see you in the next video if you guys will. Deuces.